Right, come on everybody, let's get on with the show. I'm 100% ready. I've never been more ready for anything in my entire life.
Skeletor!
Not now, Whiplash. I'm about to start the show. Get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, here we go, everybody. Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. It's the internet's best-kept secret. Right, retro toy guy Sai gets the ball rolling this week.
Skeletor!
Whiplash, what is it?
Skeletor, I've got something really important to tell you.
Not now, Whiplash. I'm about to do the show. Get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, where was I? Oh, yes. Sai asks, do you have any tattoos? Maybe a smurf on a butt cheek or a pansy on a peck? Well, sir, you have clearly not been paying attention to the show, as I answered this question a couple of weeks ago. I don't do this for the benefit of my health, you know. You're basically saying that my videos are forgettable, which is clearly an attempt to make me do a cry. Well, I shall not give you the satisfaction. Instead, I shall administer a punishment, in the form of lines. You are to write, I must always pay attention to Lord Skeletor. You must write this 5 times and send me a photo on Monkey Boy's Twitter. This will earn my forgiveness. Anyway, the answer to your question is no, I have no tattoos. And your design suggestions are silly. I mean, a pansy on a peck? Everyone knows that pansy tattoos should be applied to the ankle or inner wrist. I think you know this and are trying to wind me up. Anyway, thanks for making me repeat myself. I'll leave links to your channel in the description. Right, Cobra Commander has a couple of questions.
Skeletor!
What, Whiplash?
Skeletor, I've got something really important to tell you.
Not now. I'm in the middle of something. Will you get out of my sight before I beat you?
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, Cobra Commander has a couple of questions. Number 1, would you like to meet Lord Megatron? Well, we have met a few times. Most recently, he joined Venger and I on a bingo night at the local community centre. Venger won a hot water bottle, and Megatron won a bottle of apple shampoo. I won nothing, so I smashed all the windows. And question 2, do you like miniguns? Yes, I do like miniguns, or helicopter guns as they are sometimes called. The best use of this weapon, as we all know, is the scene in Predator, where Jesse Ventura uses one to destroy as many jungle plants as he can. Thanks for the questions, Cobra Commander.
Skeletor!
Oh, Whiplash, what is it for heaven's sake?
Skeletor, I've got something really, really important to tell you.
What is it?
Skeletor, you've left your pinny on.
What?
Your pink apron, Skeletor. You've left your pink apron on.
What? Oh, quick, hide me. Let me go behind you. Quick. Do you think anybody noticed?
I don't know, Skeletor.
Oh, quick, right, walk off camera with me. Go on, keep going. Oh, why didn't you tell me this before, Whiplash? I look like a right Burke now.
I tried to tell you, Skeletor.
Oh, right. Oh, let me just take this off. Oh, fucking hell, Whiplash. Right, just walk back with me. Right. Hopefully no one will notice. Let's just carry on where we left off, shall we?
Okay, Skeletor.
Whiplash, I don't know why you're interrupting me, but it's not appropriate at this time. Please get out of my sight before I do you some severe damage.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right. I think I got away with that one. Right. Soda Cauldron has 3 questions again this week. Number 1, what is your favourite roast? Well, probably the spit roast I gave your mum last night.
Skeletor, please stop insulting Soda's mum.
Sorry, Whiplash, I didn't get it all out of my system last time. Right, get out of my sight before I beat you. Right. Sorry. So, my favourite roast is definitely pork. No, lamb. No, chicken. No, beef. Oh, no, chicken, beef. No, duck. Or turkey. No, lamb. Did I say lamb? Lamb. Or pork. But sometimes chicken.
Skeletor.
What?
You're just listing popular meats.
I know I'm listing popular meats, Whiplash. I like listing popular meats. Get out of my sight before I beat you! Right, and question 2. Do you go a deeper shade of blue with prolonged exposure to the sun? No. Instead, I am susceptible to yellowing, which would actually turn me green.
Skeletor, blue and yellow make green.
Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. Go away. Right. And question 3. Umbrella hat or parasol? Parasol. It's very difficult to beat people with an umbrella hat. Thanks for the question, Soda. Andrew has a couple of questions. Number 1. Are you a mod or a rocker? Well, I am neither. But if I had to pick one, I would choose to be a rocker, as I dislike wearing suits. And question 2. What is the music scene like on Eternia? Well, it is in a pretty sorry state. Most Eternian music is very folky and is played using medieval instruments. I much prefer the music on Earth. Thanks for the questions, Andrew. New subscriber Ayloth has some questions. Number 1. Do He-Man or Faker have their own channel? No, neither of them have a sense of humour, so if they did, their videos would be very dry and boring. Question 2. What does prat mean? Well, a prat is an incompetent or stupid person. A good example of such an individual would be Beastman. And question 3. When will there be a man-e-genders figure? Brilliant. I wouldn't be surprised if this happens at some point, and it'll probably be Kevin Smith's fault. Ayloth also says that Evil Lynn is pretty. Yes, she is. Thanks for the questions, Ayloth. The original YouTuber The Monkey asks, if you and Evil Lynn have seen the original Home Alone movie, what does Evil Lynn think of it? Do you watch it every year? Well, we both thought it was a good film, but neither of us have felt the need to watch it since it was first released. The Monkey also asks, what are Monkey Boy's favourite horror films that he will be watching this October? Well, Monkey Boy enjoys a lot of horror films. I know he will be watching The Thing and The Howling, and I'm pretty sure he will watch Night of the Creeps again. Let's find out his favourite horror film at the moment. Monkey Boy! Monkey Boy! Yes, Skeletor? What's your favourite horror film at the moment?
Probably The Witch, Skeletor.
Okay. Right. He says it's The Witch. Thanks for the questions, Monkey. Stephen Gray has 3 questions and some remarks. Question 1. If Monkey Boy has the Origins Castle Grayskull, couldn't you just sort of open it and gain its secrets? Well, unfortunately not. Monkey Boy keeps it on top of a bookcase, and I'm not tall enough to reach up there. And also, the item is in a display case and is being guarded by the Club Grayskull sorceress figure. And Monkey Boy has thought of everything, the twat. And question 2. Which of the 4 main Sith Lords, Vader, Palpatine, Dooku and Maul, would you least like to face in one-on-one combat? Well, that would be Maul. I think it would be difficult getting hold of him because he would be jumping all over the place like a ninny. And question 3. Do you have ice cream vans roaming the barren wastes of Eternia during the summertime? If so, what jingles do they play? Well, the ice cream vans tend to avoid the barren wastes in favour of highly populated areas because, as they are businesses, they do prefer to make a profit. The barren wastes tend to be full of dead things and vultures. The carrion birds do not carry money, and the dead things do not eat ice cream. As for jingles, our ice cream vans play the same jingles as those on Earth, the Teddy Bear's Picnic and Popeye the Sailor Man. Thanks for the questions. Stephen also makes an unkind remark about my face, and also says I am the blue fairy that the robot kid was seeking in the film AI. Well, Stephen, I'm glad you believe in fairies, Perhaps after I knock your teeth out, you could leave them under your pillow in order to gain financial recompense from the Tooth Fairy. Right, moving on. Lord Malvada has left some questions for me on Monkey Boy's Twitter account. But first, he says the answer to last week's riddle was nose. You hear that, Vader? You said bubbles. That means you were wrong, you idiot. Right, question 1. If you could start a business related to your fetish, what would it be? Well, I enjoy pulling ladies' hair, but I'm not sure how I could monetize that. I also very much like women wearing chokers, so I suppose I could open a choker shop and watch ladies trying them on all day. And I'd have to stand behind the counter to hide my stiffy. Question 2. What is the funniest accident you've ever seen? Well, I've seen loads of funny accidents in my time, but the best ones are those involving Monkey Boy. And several years ago, the imbecile fell off a cliff, which was hugely entertaining, although by some miracle he was not harmed. Last week, he shook a ketchup bottle with an unsecured cap and threw the sauce all over the kitchen ceiling. I laughed for a full 7 minutes. However, in 2017, whilst retrieving a frisbee from a tree, Monkey Boy slipped on a bird shit and fell, landing on his head. If this wasn't funny enough, on the way down his trousers became caught, ripping them off and exposing his arse and bollocks to the world. And question 3. Every woman has one thing starting with a V and can use it to get what they want. What is it?
Skeletor!
What?
I know the answer.
I'm going to regret this, but go on.
The answer is vagina, Skeletor.
It's not vagina, Whiplash.
Then it must be Viagra, Skeletor.
It's not Viagra, you idiot. I think the answer is voice. Every woman has a voice.
Oh, very clever, Skeletor.
Yes, now get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Thanks for the questions, Lord Malvada. Des T has 3 questions for me. Number 1. What pleases you the most? Let's see. Maybe jam donuts? No, thunderstorms. Or perhaps the weeping of a lost child. No, cats. Cats please me the most. And farting. Question 2. Have any of your minions ever given you a beating in return? Don't be ridiculous. That would never happen. What a silly thing to suggest. And question 3. What's the worst thing you've ever done to Monkey Boy? Well, one time I took all his socks and I sewed all the openings together so he couldn't put his feet in them. Another time I got Whiplash to put a big spider in his cup of tea. However, last week I did the most evil thing I could think of. I cut the tape on one of his expensive Black Series figures, instantly devaluing it by at least 20%. My cruelty knows no bounds. Thanks, Des, and thanks to everyone who contributed to this week's show. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your minions. Do subscribe to the channel. Go on, all the cool kids are doing it. And don't forget to leave me a question for the next episode. Right, I'm off to eat satsumas and watch The Greasy Strangler again. And I'm going to watch this every week until someone leaves a comment about it. See you next time. Bye!